Senior Day is a day that commemorates the end of a collegiate athletic career. It's a day to honor student athletes and thank them for their contributions. It's a day Memphis's Heather Mott has fought to reach.
You know, coming in, I had this vision for college, and to get injured 10 games into, your freshman year, it's hard, but, nobody's promised a perfect 4 years.
No kidding. Mott has now been a member of Tiger softball for 5 of the program's 6 years in existence. The shortstop has been plagued by injury since tearing her MCL as a freshman during a practice in 2007.
I can see the play happening. I see her starting to turn too. She catches the ball, and Lindsay Kelso slides in hard, and I just see her go down, and I hear her cry out, and I was like, no, she's fine, she's fine. I remember that's all I kept saying is she's fine. I go out there and I hold her hand. I was like, you're fine, you're fine. She's like, my leg, and I'm like, you're fine. And I look over, and one of the assistants came out, and I go, she's not fine.
Everything bad that could happen on that play happened. I was too far in the baseline, and the throw was a little off, and so I reached up, and then it was definitely something that I could have avoided by not getting in the baseline. But once again, it happens.
Mott redshirted, rehabbed, and was back in the lineup in 2008. This time, Memphis head coach Wendy Thies had Mott for almost an entire season before the bad luck struck again.
Here we go, 2.
With 7 games left, Mott was hit in the hand by a pitch while playing UCF, fracturing her wrist.
And especially because she fought so hard to come back from the knee, to have that, not be able to get through that whole season. And then the next year we were only a few weeks in to the season, and I remember she was throwing in the turf room, and it was so cold outside, and she just made a throw, and then all of a sudden she just put her arm down and couldn't do it anymore, and somebody goes, she's crying, and I go over there and she goes, Coach, I can't lift my arm, something's wrong. And she, on a regular throw, just tore it all to pieces, and my heart broke at that time. At that last one, I was like 3 years in a row, I can't imagine.
I was probably at the lowest point, I guess I could say, of my career, because I had so much stuff happened before. Sure enough, the next day I got an MRI, and it was a torn labrum, so.
The third season wasn't the charm Mott had hoped for, but with the support of her teammates and family, she bounced back one more time.
Yeah, no, she would never have quit, and we never would have encouraged her to quit. But, none of us have promised an easy path. We all have bumps to take along the way, and she took them, and she responded well, and we're just real proud of her.
In 2010, Mott made it through her entire 4th season injury-free, but it took her 5th season of eligibility to get to where she always envisioned. She tied a program record with a 14-game hit streak and is on pace to wrap up the season with a school record-breaking batting average.
This year I feel 100% better than even before my surgery. So my arm definitely is stronger than it was before. This year I just came in knowing that it's my last year, and I'm just playing relaxed. I'm out there just having fun.
And more fun is on the way. Mott is set to marry her high school sweetheart in January of 2012 and plans to pursue a career in, you guessed it, physical therapy.
I know what it's like to go through an injury. I know what it's like to, come back, from an injury and, get stronger and get back on the playing field. And so I think that can help me to motivate my patients in the future, and that can help me just to know on a personal basis what my patient is going through.
You never want to wish an injury on anybody, particularly your child, but I think in the long term those injuries probably will help her in her career.
She's put up with so much, and she's come through it stronger than ever, and it's going to be weird not having her around. She's 1 in a million.